Wait for it. Wait for it.
Good air.
So we hit the tree.
I took it right to the chest too.
Is the tree okay? I'm Spencer.
I'm Bruce.
This is Shop Talk. Ooh, I am glad you're okay, Bruce. That was
Me
a
too,
bad crash.
I mean, it was bad, but if you're riding mountain bikes, crashes, they're bound to happen, right?
It's inevitable. Fortunately, there's a lot of great protective gear for mountain biking out there, and guess what? Pros Closet, we actually sell some of it.
Oh.
He is not supposed to be on that thing. Found it!
And we grabbed some of our favorite pieces of protective gear. I think we should take a closer look.
All right, let's get into it. Starting at the top, Fox drop frame mountain bike helmet.
Of course, you should always wear a helmet. This one we like because it's got extra coverage over the back and the sides, but you're not gonna get too hot because you got the big bore vents, some exhaust vents in the back.
Big bore vents.
Oh yeah.
Feature number 2, MIPS technology. This protects you from rotational impacts. Thank you, Swedish engineers. Well
Yeah,
done.
no more concussions. And finally, you got the Fid Lock buckle. Pretty nifty. Magnets.
How do those work?
I don't know. Pretty convenient though.
Easy on off.
You gotta protect your hands too. So we got some POC Essential DH gloves.
I like these because they have EVA knuckle padding for those boxing matches you end up getting into with the trees on the trail.
Oh yeah, I punch a lot of branches. You also got some vented palms. You know, if you got sweaty palms like me, keeps them nice and cool.
Perfect. And finally, touchscreen thumbs for all the, Facebooking you do on the trail.
I think the kids are they TikToking now?
Oof, I don't know.
Oh man, are we old?
Last but not least, Bruce, we have 7IDP's Sam Hill knee pads.
Used by the legend himself.
What, in Sam Hill?
They've got some nice silicone grippers so they stay in place without sliding down.
Very long sleeve made of Lycra, very comfortable, but it also will avoid that unsightly knee gap you sometimes get.
Yeah, and the padding is CE level 2 protection. So, the mama bear of padding levels.
Yeah.
Not too light, not too heavy, nice to pedal in.
Just right.
Whoa! We have a lot of mountain bikers here at the Pros Closet. Maybe we should check out what gear they ride in.
And I bet we'll get some good crash stories out of them too.
Ooh, love crash stories.
Let's go. Tell us your best mountain bike crash story, Sheldon.
Best mountain bike crash story. All right, so I would say riding my local trail back where I'm from in the Midwest. Trails in the Midwest are super narrow. And so I was ripping along downhill and I clipped my bar in the tree. Classic for sure. And it shot me into another tree. And whenever I finally woke up, had broken helmet, had a broken tooth, dislocated shoulder.
You're out doing some super technical riding, and you're like on a ledge, maybe about 5 foot high or so. And you're up there hopping on the rear wheel.
Yeah,
You're gonna do one of those manual hops to across a gap.
Yeah,
all the
I do
time.
that all the time. Yeah.
So you're up there, and just as you go to hit that one big pedal kick, chain snaps, and you're just totally hopeless.
The worst crash I had was mountain biking on a downhill course one time, and I just hit a jump wrong. I kind of fall over. The first thing that hit was my back. So I immediately go down, and then it was like back head situation. I was going pretty fast, and then I lay there, and the first thing I think is oh, I can't feel my legs. This is weird. And then I continue laying there, and I'm like, oh, this is bad. I can't feel my legs. So eventually, I could slowly get up, but it was crazy how the movement of my legs, it was really hard. So I ended up going to the hospital, and I herniated a disc in my back, and then I got a concussion.
So when you gear up to ride, what are you wearing, protective-wise, protective gear?
Well, yeah, helmet, gloves, of course. Although as I get older and still continue to abuse my body, I find my most important piece anymore is a moto-style kidney belt back support.
Interesting.
Helmet
Helmet.
and glasses and gloves.
Boy, Bruce, aren't we glad that mountain bike technology has come so far?
Yeah, I would not want to be riding in this thing here.
This is a Bell helmet from 1994 worn by John Tomac, and yes, I don't think it is quite as safe as the types of helmets we wear nowadays.
I mean, way less coverage, but you do have this awesome Troy Lee Designs custom artwork. You got the Troy Lee visor too, which didn't come on this helmet.
That's right. Little Velcro stick-ons that put the visor on for you. This is real custom setup. You even see Troy Lee's signature on the back of this helmet.
And that looks like a real signature, like he did with a pen.
I think he did.
Yeah.
I think he did. Really cool technology. Reebok pump, which doesn't work anymore. But, you know, it's like the sneakers. It just fills in the space, tightens things up around your gourd. But looks pretty cool with that eagle, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and it looks like he even took a digger.
Yeah, well, it's probably better this helmet's out of commission.
Yeah. You know, we would love to hear what protective gear you like to wear while mountain biking.
And we'd love to hear some crash stories too, so leave those in the comments and be sure to subscribe to the Pros Closet and like our videos.
Yeah, keep the rubber side down.
Thanks for watching.
Looking good.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
So bad.
Terrible.
$1 million idea.
Okay.
YouTube crash compilation.
Yes, do it weekly.
Yeah, maybe Fridays?
Friday's a perfect day, but what do we call it?
Friday...
Bales?
Flails? Friday flails?
Balls? We'll come up with something.
Yeah, how has no one thought of this yet?
Great idea.